talking. To be honest, sir, I might disappoint you with this statement. I'm not sure any platform will come out. Do you know why? Many of these platforms who supported Obaseki and collected money, they can never ever be bold to come out now to ask him questions. That's the fact. That's how it is. It's just like me collecting money from Peter Obi now. By God's grace, Peter Obi emerged as the president of Nigeria. I'll start shying away. If when they talk when Peter Obi matter they come, I go dodge enter another one. If when I talk matter they come, that's how it works. None of them can come out because all of them were working for their stomach. It's very, very sad. I'm not saying I'm the best on social media, but if you ask me, my channel stood out till tomorrow. Yes. I've said it over and over again. Nobody have anything against, or you can never, because what we are doing here is for the people. If people super chat me now, that is mine. I value that than any other money one politician will call me behind closed door to come and have this. None of them can ask Governor Obaseki any question now. None. If they are watching me now, dare me to question Governor Obaseki of the revelation that we got from Governor Wike yesterday. None of them will talk about it. Maybe if they are listening to me now, if they want to talk about it, you see, they will stylishly ask the question, Governor Obaseki, Governor Wike said this, and you didn't let Edo people know. You still see the syntheticness, the fakeness around their speech. You know why many of them are doing this thing? Because almost all of them have a prospective goal. Governor Obaseki have a prospective goal. That's the reason why he refused to address the insecurity that is affecting us in Edo State. He preferred to satisfy the few over multitudes. The same way others that is looking up to Governor Obaseki also have a prospective goal. So they prefer to serve Governor Obaseki over Edo people in general. What a shame. What a shame. When Governor Obaseki finished now, although he doesn't live in Edo State, he was never living in Edo State before he became a governor, and he's still not living in Edo State till tomorrow. Governor Obaseki spent 4 days in Lagos. 4 or 5 days in Lagos. Yes. If you want to ask me that, I can prove that to you. Don't worry. Not to deceive yourself. Governor Obaseki is running Edo State from Lagos. His wife is permanently in Lagos, working in Lagos. How long are we going to continue like this? We got a stranger that joined us yesterday who said that Governor Obaseki preferred to choose foreigners to give them job than Edo people. A lady joined us yesterday who revealed that she lived in Edo State for some years or so. We should start asking these people questions. Stop calling them Sir, His Excellency, Your Excellency, my leader, my this, my that. You talk like a hungry lion when you speak like that. Everybody will know you are hungry. You want these people to call you as, you are doing a great job. We don't credit you 5 million naira. That's why the syntheticness is showing all over your body whenever any of you are on live talking. This is a big shame. How long are we going to continue to live like this is a question I'm still asking. The reason why I've not dedicated myself in Edo State matter, 100% is because of Peter Obi, because they said the head must be good for the body to follow. Peter Obi is aiming for presidency, so he's above every other problems that we have right now. That's why you see that we are focusing on Mr. Peter Obi. By God's grace, let us deliver Peter Obi first. You will see all the way their body will follow them for that Edo State. Look at the dishonorable Ephraim, who offended or who lay in filthy hands on my staff. Till now, is nowhere to be found. Just yesterday here, we talked about it. The commissioner of police telling us that ever since he have refused to come to Edo State. And this man is still receiving salary. Because he's a member of House of Assembly. Edo State House of Assembly. He's receiving salary till tomorrow. But he's working from Abuja. Governor Obaseki know about this. Till now, he didn't address it. The secretary to Governor Obaseki, Barrister Osaradio Oge, promised us that they must make sure there's justice on this. Till tomorrow, nothing happened. So you are telling me to trust this government? You must be joking.
Hello, my brother Elvis.
Yeah, Mr. Ejinaken, go ahead. Thank you, sir.
Yes, good.
I thought it was my
Good
turn.
afternoon.
No, you just want to contribute something.
I want to contribute. Sorry, madam, from Canada. You know we are neighbors, so we love each other.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Good afternoon to you.
No, sir.
Mr. Elvis, my dearest brother, my lovable brother. I blame you. You know why I blame you? I tell you that day. I said, these guys, they be chameleon. I tell you, say, make we disgrace this guy for social media. We get in picture, get everything. We not saying children they go school for America for year. We go look for the children with the last name. When we put them into system for you, everywhere when the children there, we go see them. The county where they day for the state where they day. We go meet the county rep off. We go show them the video and everything what they do. Now they for fun, now they sit front. Then they pay their school fees. Let's use this guy as an scapegoat.
All right.
But you take them easy. These people don't need easy. As they deal with us with iron hand. We're supposed to use hot iron.
Let us get to your turn first, Engineer Ken. You will have enough time to talk about
all right.
You know, before I move on to moderator, look at land grabbing that we've been fighting for so long now. Governor Obaseki has started demolishing people's building. For me, my concern is what happened to the people who sold the land for this victim that you are demolishing their house. Till now, my Edo people, Nigerians, till this particular moment, no land grabber is in prison. No single land grabber. For Horomi, who is guilty of so many things, is still working freely in Edo State. In fact, he's still going from one party to another with Governor Obaseki and his entourage. I asked Governor Obaseki so many times that, how long will this continue? What do you want to be remembered for? I don't know. Please share this broadcast. Once everybody contribute, we'll move on to the next topic. Thank you very much, Madam Rita. Thanks for joining us. This is your turn. Talk to us.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Sorry, I think there's somebody there before her.
Right? Okay, please, I'm begging the person because I need to do something.
Madam Rita.
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
Yes, it's your turn, Madam Rita. Go ahead.
Thank you, Wessel. There's something that I remembered that I think is Midwest Republic. You were talking about, this was like months ago, you were talking about reviving of the ministries in Edo State. I remember there's a lot of time you kept repeating yourself and explaining this is the way to do things, revive the ministries, water board, Ministry of Lands and Survey, educational ministries. That is how you know a government is working. I remember so well. I mean, I got educated on that aspect of governance, and I know that some reasonable people also remembered. So, Sam Midwest, keep speaking, and I thank you very much for actually even at least trying to educate me on that aspect of governance. Revive the ministries. I also mentioned something. There's something that I asked. I think it was Engineer Ken. I remember that time. I said, as an engineer, and in North America, and I think in Europe too, but I think it's very, very common in North America to have condominiums, apartment buildings, 16 floor, 30 floors, 25 floors. It's very, very common. And we see these things happen like every part of the city. You see development. There's a big signboard that shows who the contractor is or who the company is. Sometimes they even tell you this is how much is being budgeted for. In fact, there's a whole lot of information. They have telephone numbers for you to call for those interested. It's written there, black and white, right? And I said, and the reason why I was asking Engineer Ken then, I said, Elvis, I think that time you were in Dubai. I said, how long does it take to build? I think Engineer Ken said for a 16th floor. Engineer Ken, please correct me. For a 16th floor condominium or apartment building, you said, I think you said 8 months or 13 months. I can't remember now. Now, the reason
Yes,
why I
yes.
made,
Okay. Go
yeah,
ahead. Go ahead.
am I right, sir?
Yes, yes, you are very right.
Okay.
And for a government for 16th floor, it is supposed to be more than 8 months from a government because they have the finance to
Yes.
finance it.
Okay, fine. Now the reason why I asked that question, I was trying to compare it with what is happening with Ekenwan Road. Can somebody tell me the number of kilometers Ekenwan Road is being cosmetically done, because Ekenwan Road is already existing. So what is happening there is just cosmetics. You know, a woman wears makeup. She's already existing. She's already pretty, but she just wants to make herself more prettier. So she puts makeup. So that's what happened with Ogbe Stadium. That's what happened with the Secretariat. And that is what is happening in Ekenwan Road. So I'm just using Ekenwan Road now as a case study. Please, my people, reason this. How long has Ekenwan Road been under cosmetic construction? We're going to the third year because 2 years has passed. Governor Obaseki's administration it was November 12, right? I think that's when he was sworn in. So today is what, November 19. So it's 2 years and 7 days now, right? That road is still under construction. That road is even messed up. All the adjoining roads connecting to Ekenwa Road from Asoro side, it's all messed up. What is going on? Do we know the contractors? And this question I'm posing are specifically for the diasporans. Do we know the contractors? Do we know the expenditure? Do we know who's the surveyor? I mean, how are they going to look at what they call I think Midwest also talked about it. Quality control. Engineer Ken, I think you understand what I'm saying. Quality control. I mean, who are the people involved in those things? How can you assess, that this work is being done is going to last for at least another 30 to 35 years, just like what Governor Wike is doing with Julius Berger. At least everybody knows Julius Berger basically even built Abuja, as we all know it today. Probably Setraco and some more, but mainly Julius Berger. Julius Berger is the main construction in Nigeria. That's just the truth. Even if you see Dan Tata and the other one, Julius Berger is number one. So if we're talking about construction, solid construction, Julius Berger, I would say, is a reputable company that you say, okay, whatever they are doing here is going to last at least some certain generations, 30 to 40 years, if not 50 years.
If you wanted to build, sorry, my sister, if you wanted to build a road out, they will guarantee you 30 years. Despite the topographer for our land, they will build it for you.
Of course.
They have the technology.
Definitely. So there's a reason why I'm saying all these things, because this program is supposed to be an educational and informative program. So all those who listening to us now, many people have learned a lot from Nigeria Watch, including myself. I will not lie about that. Many people. Even you don't really have to really sometimes go to the four walls of a university to really understand how governance work. Because if you look at our forefathers in the past, look at the construction of Benin City now. They didn't go to university. They didn't go to Harvard.
No.
They didn't go to Princeton. Even Samuel Ogbomeja of blessed memory. I mean, for that man to have that foresight, we're talking about Edo State now, Edo and Delta, not just Edo State now. Look at the impact he had. By now, we're supposed to have multiple ring roads in Benin, like a highway was supposed to have a ring road there, expansion. Was supposed to at 5 junction, at least that was even something close that, I think it's like Benin, so they tried to bring some roundabout. 3rd junction, Upper Sakuma, a lot of rings around, like it will take it to a different direction. We don't have that. Subsequent government we've had. Now, coming back to Obaseki, I just want to make something clear. In the past, anybody who has insulted me because of my truth, or maybe they didn't like my style of delivery, I always tell them, I said, it does nothing to me. You're only giving me more fuel for my generator for me to be talking more like a parrot. So those things don't really affect me the same way Peter Obi's campaign right now. Anybody can say anything. It really doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, it just gives you more it should give you more fuel to keep speaking. Don't get angry because some people is sometimes it's out of ignorance they say that, or sometimes out of selfishness. So whatever has been said in the past, everyone who has counteracted, either as a panelist or even on the comment section, we're all Edolites. However it is, I will never get upset. You just give me more fuel. So the more you insult me, you're just giving me more fuel. So it's better you don't even insult me at all. Just let me talk and just learn, right? So I am not upset. I mean, we are moving forward. I think those things are not for me, this is my opinion, are not so important now, or who supported Governor Obaseki, or who didn't, and all that. I didn't support him. I didn't vote because I know he was a fraud from day one. So, it is not, to me, those things are not really important about calling people's names out and all that. They have all realized sometimes silence means complacency. Sometimes silence means shame too. So at the end of the day, it's all born out of love, because it's really not about me. It's really not about Niger Watch. It's really not about Engineer Ken or Hakeem or Sir Alex. It's really not about us, really. Really, it's really not about, we're talking about, this is for generations. In 100 years' time, as technology has gone, you'll be listening to our voices. You'll know that people were able to stand up, men and women, of integrity, to stand up and say, this is wrong and this is what ought to be done. They will also listen to people who have been supporting evil. So I just feel that's just the way the world is. But where you are now, we should be projecting for the future. But sometimes the past can help you look at the future. Can help you even make the right decisions for the future. Now, Elvis, there's something that you said. I would kind of disagree, because you said something that if Governor Obaseki was the best option. I don't agree, and this is the reason why I don't agree. During the election with what's his name, Izeyamu and the rest, sometimes we make decisions, we might not know what the outcome could be. I see politics, just like marriage, as a risk. You might enter into a relationship, you have the best hope for it to work. It might work. And in the long run, it might not work. It's just a risk that you signed up for. The people of Edo State signed up for that risk. Apparently, Governor Obaseki would have been a better person, would have made the right decisions, but we never really knew who he was. Apparently, Pastor Izayamu would have been a better option. He might have even been a worse option. We may never really know. As Governor Shomole said, give a man, in fact, it was even, I think, Dr. Peter Odili was saying, I think Shomole stole that from Wiki and said, give a man money and power, and he will show you his true character. That is what's playing out. That is exactly what is playing out. So we cannot really judge that Izeyamu would have been a worse option. Izeyamu would have even been better than Igbenedion and Oshomole combined. We don't know. I don't know. I didn't support any of them because I know all of them, because of what they have, their antecedents, and what the kind of way they were behaving. It was just, something was not right. So that's why I said, Sir Elvis, I disagree. That was not the best option. And as at that time, many of us were not politically exposed. We did not understand the game. Many of us didn't. Many Edo people didn't. Many people were still looking at, were still in the throes of how policies have been played with Lucky Gbenedior's time, Osareme Osumbo's time. We did not know that. In fact, the way the politics is played now, I wish it was played when Oshomole was in government. This time of Governor Obaseki now, we are just now starting to, I will see Governor Obaseki's administration as a guinea pig, as a testing administration, because subsequent administration that will come now, because of the education and the exposure and at least some level of understanding of how governance is, and social media, and is more like viral as more than ever. Many of us will make the right decisions. Many of us, just like what we are doing now with Peter the Rock Obi. That's just what happened. So, and Governor Obaseki now smartly capitalized on that. He knew many Edo people. That's why I think he looks at us as flies. Like, he doesn't regard us as anything. He said like, okay, all these dirty local people, they don't know nothing. Okay, let me just use emotional intelligence on them. They will vote for me. Let me just say, they want me to share money. Oshomole came out and said it was not about money. So I look at something that was consuming both men. They were fighting for that you and I didn't know. That's what they were fighting for. It wasn't just about that. It was more than that. But Obaseki told you guys what you guys wanted to believe, or, stylishly, craftily explained himself, and those people, most of the 90% of the gullible ones, even in diaspora, fell for it. Now they say the voice that is most loudest in a crowd is what you hear. The tiny voice or the few voices that are shouting, you would never hear it. That is why most people like me and some others who were speaking up to say this man is not who he says. I don't think this man is the right man. He's lying. Our voices were never heard. They will even say you hate the man, or like, who is this rat talking? Please, what do you know? So at the end of the day, moving forward, I think we should start striving for, like what Sir Alex was saying. How can we question Governor Obaseki? Okay, what happened to the 13% Niger Delta derivation you got that Governor Wike, exposed? What happened to the security votes? I know we championed that topic for a while. That topic died a natural death. I know now it's because of the advent of Peter Derokobi. I understand what Sir Elvis said. We're focusing on that, which I respect and which I agree. For now, after February 25th, the game is on, back to Edo State. And I just want us to try to make certain decisions based on your analysis. Do your research. According to Peter Idirokobi, go and verify before you choose any candidate. Be very sure. Look at his antecedents. Edo State people don't even know who Obaseki. We don't know. As far as I'm concerned, Governor Shomole put us in this mess. As far as I'm concerned, that's my own thoughts, really and truly. And
my sister, that is just the truth.
And I will never want to engage, with anybody about, okay, this what happened in the past, or this one said this or didn't support it. Sir Alex, with all due respect to you, sir, I don't think we should be mentioning that, about the people's names. We're all Edo people and we all love each other. And at the end of the day, we want Edo State to be better than the way it is, because we deserve better. But there's something that they say, bad followership breeds bad leaders. It spans across the entire state, the entire states in Nigeria. Even if someone like Agbado that is losing his mind, you still see people that are still supporting him. So someone like Governor Obaseki, you still see people supporting. So that is how society works. You have bad followership breeds bad leadership. That is just, unfortunately, that's what we are facing. And a lot of them, like what Sir Elvis was saying, a lot of them, they've mortgaged their conscience. They can't talk. Some of them are still getting SSA money. Their families depending on it. So they wouldn't talk. So this is what happens when you collect money that you ought not to collect. This is when you sell your conscience. You mortgage your children's future. You mortgage the quality of life. Your quality of life, you mortgage it painfully. Edo people, we should start learning we should start learning to educate ourselves. Not somebody bringing out a paper and say, okay, this is the rules A, B, C, D, take it or leave it. No, open that rules and see how it applies to you. See how it increases the quality of life for you and for the future. Look at that. Does it look futuristic? Is anything like, that you don't really understand? Ask people to explain it for you. Don't just take it hook, line, and sinker, whatever they tell you. Whatever Obaseki say, you just take it hook, line, and sinker. This ID card now, why are people taking it hook, line, and sinker? Even those of you in diaspora, even supporting this. How can you do that? I don't want to expatiate more on that. I think I've explained myself in Nigeria WhatsApp group why I disagree completely about this Edo State ID card. It's unnecessary. There is no need for it. It is in the wrong time, and it's just something that is so schemish that Governor Obaseki has been, the gullible people will just like, oh, he's doing something. Oh, he has done something new. What's new about paying salary? What's new about paying gratuity? There was a woman that came the other day in one of the Nigeria work programs. She said she hasn't been paying her gratuity. She said it. She said she's a retiree. So what are we talking about here? Is salary an achievement? Is road construction that local government is supposed to do an achievement? For crying out loud, people. For crying out loud, open your mind. Especially those of you in diaspora, you ought to be educating the people in Nigeria that don't know better. A lot of them have never traveled. Some of them have never left Edo State in their life. Some of them don't even own a passport ever because they don't have any hope. They don't have any aspiration. They live all their life where they are, and sometimes they feel comfortable with it. Some of them have never passed Lagos. Lagos is the closest place. Some of them have never even gone to Delta State, that is even our neighbor. They've never going to worry. So it is our duty now, those of us in diaspora that are educated, that understand how a government system should work, to start teaching people, to start making them understand. It is not quarrel. It is not it's not quarrel. Just try and make them understand the consequences of their actions, the consequences of their psychophantic behavior towards something that is bad, that is not going to work for them. We should start educating, and we should stand for the truth. I said yesterday, I respect completely any man or woman who supported this administration, Governor Obaseki's administration, 2020 election, even 2015, 2020 election. And this government is looks like it has failed. It's not like it has failed, unfortunately. I don't want to sound too pessimistic, but that's the fact. And that same person has come out to say, I supported this man. I trusted he could do better. I trusted he could transform. But now that he has disappointed me, let us move forward. What can we do? Number one, you should start speaking to truth. I respect people. That's why I respect Sir Elvis and Nigeria Watch team so much. They support you, hook, line, and sinker. But when you mess up, I'll tell you are messing up. And you are expected to at least rearrange yourself, recalibrate yourself. Not just hiding or giving an excuse or just saying silence. Silence can mean complacency, and silence can also mean shame. Perhaps some people are ashamed. Perhaps some people have so much pride that they will not come back to Nigeria to explain themselves. They rather go to other social media and be talking about Peter Obi stuff and just ignore that they never heard this happening. But it is what it is. But let's just fall forward. And I believe one of the major things we should continue to do is continue speaking up. No matter what, if they insult you, that's fine. It goes into the thing, it dies in cyberspace or something. It just gives you more energy. Keep speaking. Sir Alex, everyone, Midwest, everybody, Engineer Ken, everybody keep speaking. Irene, everybody, Omoye, keep speaking. Keep teaching. Keep educating. Never give up. God bless you all. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you
Please,
very much.
please, I want to ask a quick question, please.
Okay, go ahead, Brother Nice.
Yeah, please, so how are we going to do it now to destitute this man, Obaseki? Is it possible we should start the process to destitute him so that another person will come into power? Because
what do you mean by
I cannot.
What is destitute? What's the meaning of that, sir? Are you trying to say depose? I don't understand.
Yeah, destitute means that it's just like to anybody, like any. Huh?
You mean impeach?
Impeach.
Yes. Yes. So
we don't have a complete House of Assembly.
Sir, we don't have a complete House of Assembly. If you're talking about the process of impeachment, I mean, Google is your friend, or Sir Alex, as erudite as you are, you can explain the process. But I think one of the processes is, you have to have a certain number, right? Maybe 2/3, or 1/3, I don't know, of the people in the House of Assembly, to agree, like, okay, it's a whole lot of process anyway. It is not easy, but it starts from the House of Assembly. If you have a constituted authority, that people have voted, somebody that people have voted for, and he has sworn an oath, to remove that person or to impeach that person, you also have to go through a constituted process to take out that person. It's not just by saying it out. It's just like saying, oh, we want Biafra, I want Biafra. Is it just by saying it? No, there's a process to it. So that is what it is. But
okay,
right now, you can't do nothing.
Can we send a team of an independent media to interview Governor Obaseki on these monies, Edo people's money that Wike spoke about, and his refusal to have a complete House of Assembly and a local government elections? Can we send
Alex, you will not see Governor Obaseki to ask. You wouldn't see Governor Obaseki. You won't see him. So forget about that.
What my brother just said is coming. Everything have time and season. People will definitely have this man. How have you spent Edo State money? If we want to do now, we should be looking onto federal government. There are so many state governors that are already on red line. They're already on radar. So we don't know whether our own is there. Because the level of corruption in Edo State is too high. Our people are suffering. I'm just telling you the truth. They are losing everything. Since this man came to power, he reduced the state to nothing. Even people in high places, he want to bring everybody down. He keep fighting.
My dear brother, just to support you, just to join what you are saying. I heard the petitions in Abuja against our governor is piling up. EFCC is piling up.
So, my dear brother, the truth of the matter is, people, by the grace of God, they will surely ask him. As far as mismanagement is concerned, is the leading governor as far as the state is concerned. Just have that one in your mind. He cannot give an account. The Minister of Finance is in his office. All these budgets, they sit down in his office, they make it. There's no data, nothing. You can't find anything, no record. How they generated that money, how he's going to generate it, how they going to, nothing, my brother. That's just the truth. So I strongly believe if we or diaspora want to take action, they should look onto the federal government and say, look, we want our governor to tell us how you spend this money.
All right, let's
This
take
is why.
pause, please.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, my people. I have someone on the phone. Hello, good evening to you, Madam Joy. Thanks for calling us. Go ahead, talk to us. Turn down your system, please.
Okay. Good evening, everyone.
Thank you. Go ahead.
I appreciate you all, and I'm so happy with what is going on. My question, please, are we going to leave Obaseki to take this money and we just quiet, do nothing about it? Yes, Wike is using his own to do better things for the rivers, and our own is being kept in one place. Obaseki has deceived us, and he's been there. He's doing nothing, and some of our people are saying he's working. I heard Apostle Ujinos, I was saying we always have to destroy our own. So should we keep our mouth shut when things are going wrong? Should we keep our mouth shut? Ujinos has said this, so, and what is his name? What is this boy? This other guy's name? Also came back and speak the same thing. And that's really for me. I'm really disappointed in both of them. Both of them, when they see what is going on in the country, and they keep on being biased, doing sentiment. This is not time for sentiment. This is not time for what they are doing. They should call a goat the way it is. I heard my brother Alias was saying something the other time that you don't really believe this man is an Edoma. And me, I stand by it. I keep on telling people that this man is for Fulani land. It's just the name they gave him there. His name is not Asem. He will never be gone. All against that say, and we should think twice because this man believes is where Edoma. Because you cannot see it in him. He doesn't have his people at heart. All he's after, bringing in foreigners to the country, doing rubbish, showing himself here and there. There's no good road, no good anything that he can account for. He painted stadium and he's coming out to say people are working for that. What did he do? Obaseki today, the road is doing all and rubbish. All. Then his work as a governor. Yes, he's truly work as a governor because his road is being given. When you do see road today, tomorrow the road is out of sight. You can't even look at it anymore. It's dilapidated. So what are we talking about? Obaseki is not working, and he should not eat this money. Me with Philip, they should do what's right to Edo people. This is not what they promised us when they were coming. They should wake up and start doing what is necessary for those. We are suffering. We that is here, we are tired of taking money home. We are tired. People are setting infrastructure there in their country, in their state. People are working. Obaseki has nothing to show. He has nothing to show other than bringing in foreigners to come and display them on the camera. We are tired.
Thank you.
Obaseki should be asked to give account of this money. This particular one, if not the rest that he has been eating, that he has been embezzling, he should give us account for this. We need him to come out and give us a real account for this. Thank you.
Thank you very much, madam. God bless you. Thank you. All right. Thank you very much, my people. I have another caller here. Let me quickly talk to at least 2 or 3 callers. Then we take it from here. I think I lost that caller. Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Can you hear me? What's your name, please? Go ahead. Hello.
What woman is talking?
Okay, we have some noise from your background, sir.
Okay, it's clear now.
All right, go ahead. We'll manage. Go ahead. Your name, sir.
Okay, my name is Festus.
Okay, Mr. Festus, go ahead. Talk to us.
Okay. You know this budget of a team when Obaseki is going to approve, because I don't really understand. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, we are hearing you. Go ahead, sir.
Okay. I don't really understand. It's like Obaseki is working other than Dangote. because I believe that Dangote is the one that ruling that state. Believe me. Understand?
Yeah.
Believe
But the
me.
noise is too much, sir. The noise on your background is too much. This is a live broadcast. Please call us back when you can sort out your background.
The device, lower your device, the one you are using, the one that is using. You are listening from.
It's not even device. There are children making noise in the background. I believe he's going to call us back when he can sort that out. All right. We have one more caller here. Okay, we lost this. All right, let's move on. Rita, I guess you rounded up, right? So that we can move on to.
Yes, I have.
Okay, thank you very much. Ajina Ken, please.
Mr. Najawash, it has been 24 hours since Wike released that statement now. A reasonable government will come out already by now to counter it or to explain its own side of the story. But it doesn't care.
It doesn't regard anybody. So that's just it. Ajina Ken, please talk to us, sir.
Yeah, let me run back to the car because I'm in the Home Depot and
okay, when you are ready, just interrupt Alex. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Alex, go ahead.
So, like I'm saying, anybody can be a Igbinedion, can be a Dahosa, can be a Obaseki, can be any popular name in Edo State to go into politics. We have to check the identity of the person in Osadebe Avenue. We are a state. We were once a nation. We have identity. We have character. No matter how corrupt Lucky Igbinedion was, we knew there was also some certain things that can happen. We knew. Even up till now, Lucky is still feeling it. So we should question who is in Osadebe Avenue. We don't know. It's very vague. It's very bleak. Something is not right.
Yeah, Alex.
Yeah, tell me.
Alex, so I'm here now. Thank you.
Okay. Let me just round up. Okay. Say it.
I just want to say something.
Okay.
I think at this point, we shouldn't question the citizenship of Governor Obaseki being an Edo indigene. For me, I would say we should start questioning his educational qualifications, because for a man to prefer food than a library, it shows that, okay, what is going on here? I thought he was educated. Till date, a library was shut down for a shopping complex where they sell food.
Very bad.
So we should be questioning his educational qualification. Perhaps all that court cases we went through, maybe it needs to be revisited. And those people that were paid, it needs to be not even his identity, his educational qualification. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Engineer Ken, please carry on. I will come back later. Carry on, sir.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Alex. A nephew to Gov Obaseki. Thank you.
God
good afternoon, Nigerians, and good afternoon, my co-panelists, and good afternoon to the world. It's so saddening that I spend my money, my time to campaign for this guy. I fought Iranomigo back to back for Obaseki. Iranomigo, if you are listening to us, please, I want you to forgive me.
Sir,
because
no, please.
I understand.
No need for that, please. Not here now.
Okay.
I don't like this. Please.
Okay.
This is
okay.
I'm sorry. You are destroying my mood right now.
I'm sorry about
I don't like this.
Mr.
Don't mess up those kind of words on the platform.
Okay. Sorry. I fought a lot of
situation we found ourselves Nigeria world. Try to understand. Even we cannot do the same.
Understand, sir. Please, the topic should be changed, please.
Okay.
We don't want to go there.
Okay, sorry, Mr. Najawo.
Thank you.
Sorry. I fought a lot of sisters platforms, just to support Obaseki, thinking that he's going to do the needful for our people. I didn't know that this guy is a killer machine. He's a real killer machine. Obaseki is the biggest land grabber in Edo State. I remember about a couple of months ago or last year, I said on this platform that the reason why these politicians are misbehaving, that we praise them too much. We give them excellence. We give them your honor. We give them honorable. And these guys, they didn't merit none of them. You know, here in the US that I live, you see a performing governor, performing mayor, performing president. They still call them by their names. You know, Governor Cuomo was one of the best governors that New York has ever had. During the time of COVID-19, this guy managed COVID-19 back to back. But at the end, he has to resign because he was accused, you know, for looking at a woman's butt. You know, he has to personally drop off his resignation letter and leave. You see, those are men that you can use the word for honorable or your honor. You know, Obaseki has been a disgrace to the Benin land, a big disgrace. I've never seen a man like this in my entire life that has no shame. You know, even as Oshomole at that time, if you accuse Oshomole in things like this, Oshomole will come up and speak out and let us know what is going on. You know, and I bless and I pray for Governor Wike, Edo Wike, that God should keep him alive and God should give him long life. Because that man is a man worthy of emulation. That man is a man that speaks like a lion. He fear knows one. You know, that man, I believe that if you check his DNA, it might be an Edo man. Because it's only Edo man that are bold enough to speak like that without no benefits. This guy opened up that thing 2 days ago, or was it 2 days or yesterday, when he said that I look at the money that Buhari gave to the governors. I was weak when he called Edo State governor. I was weak. And it didn't just happen yesterday. This is long time. And look at what this man uses money to do. Look at the construction company, one of the best in the world, Julius Berger's. Look at the role these guys is doing in Edo State. Let me, you know, one of our brother here made a statement that regarding about our road, about our soil. Let me tell you guys, Edo State soil is one of the best soil in the world. That red sand is so, it has a lot of manure. It just like a clay. Even stronger than a clay. That red sand is very strong. The only thing that we need to do a perfect road is concrete and river. You know, river means a road. Road. There is no road in Benin apart from the old road that Ogbemudia did. There is no new road in Benin being done by these fake politicians that has concrete or road in it. The reason why we see some of the roads that they are doing, that we still work on it a little bit better, is because of that red sand. Because the red sand alone is strong. That is why you see that road, that when they do it, it will last 2 years. Maximum 4 years or 3 years. Because of the red sand. Because the red sand is so strong. And if you go back to those old roads, go to your villages, go to Old Lagos Road, go back to those old roads. You look at them very well, you will see that road has concrete in them. That road has rods in them. That is why they will last forever. To do roads, you don't need no rocket science to do it. When you pile that red sand, you use your roller to roll it, fill it, and pile it up to about 1 feet. That's 12 inches. Then the next thing you will put a thick nylon on it, a thick plastic on it, because the earth has warmed and worm can eat concrete or the cutter. So you don't want it to decay after some time. So plastic doesn't decay. When you put that plastic on it, the plastic tarpaulin on it, then you use a pin, a hanger to hang it to the ground. And you tie your rods on them. You tie your rods on them. Before you tie your rods on them, let me take it back to our local thing. You know those kind of outside kiosks they use in selling cigar? That's that net that they use in doing that kiosk. You spread those nets on the ground, on top of that plastic, and pin it to that ground. That net is very, very useful. Before you now tie your rod, your rod will be 6 inches above the concrete. No, above the rest sand, above the tarpaulin, 6 inches. That's half a feet. It will be above it. Then before you now pour your 12 inches concrete on it. So 6 inches concrete will be on the ground. The rod will be in the middle. Another 6 inches again will be on top of the rod. Then you now have 12 inches, 1 feet concrete, solid on that ground. After doing that, you bring a brusher to brush the concrete, making it you scrape the surface so that it can easily grab container. And come and pour your asphalt on that and put your container on it before you pour your asphalt on it. That asphalt will also be another 9 inches. At the end there, that road will be thy kingdom come. Throw a bomb into that road, it won't break it. These are the ways they use in building roads all over the world. If you go to Europe, go to Italy, go to Rome, you see all those corner streets, those small roads, go to London. It's just like that. Those are the same way. It lasts forever. Any governor that comes into Edo State, I want to do road, I want to do road. Every time road. You know, if they have been doing that road, by now Edo State will have a long road to heaven. You know, you don't even need a plane, you drive to heaven. All of them that come out there, they are not the worst part of it. These guys, they travel abroad. You know, they are not even ashamed. You know, I remember what my sister was saying just now when he said, no, when you're doing a thing like that, you bring a quality survey. A quality surveyor will come and take sample of your concrete, and take sample of your contour, and take sample of your asphalt, and take it back to lab to go check it out to see if that thing is good, or how many cement you have in there, how many sand you have in there. And that quality surveyor will come and give you a report. So if anything happens to that road, you'll be held accountable. The quality surveyor will be held accountable. When we were growing up in the 70s, there used to be Ministry of Works and Housings. Those were the ones doing roads. Those were the ones doing the state roads. Those were the ones fixing the roads. But now there is no more. The kind of equipment that Ministry of Works have, my brothers,
okay,
most of you will not know. I know.
Mr. Ejinake, let me quickly ask something there. In that place, you have all departments there. Survey department, inspector department, they all function together.
Yes.
We don't have them again.
Department.
All is gone.
Safety about everything.
Even road workers. The road workers are the ones.
I go there to fix my machine. Sometimes I go there to do recalibrator of ions. You know, there are some things that I can't buy. I can't see them to buy. Make sure once they will forge it. They will forge it and it will be working.
Engineer Ken, please let me put this one. They also have these road workers. These are for maintenance. Now they are building road. Who is to maintain it? Nobody.
Yes, of course. All those things are in there. You know, Edo State has the best landman in Africa. Edo State. Edo State has the best landmark in Africa. Edo State. Every street, every corner, in every 200 feet, there has to be a street in Edo State. So Obaseki is supposed to do all those streets. The other day when our brother Amos was showing around Oba Palace, even up to Obaseki's grandfather's house. You know, I was ashamed when I saw his grandfather's house. That is where all of them originated from. I was ashamed when I saw the streets. You be as a governor, you couldn't even fix your great grandfather's house. You couldn't even fix your street that your history resonates from. You should go to Auchi and see what Oshomole did to Auchi. Oshomole is on that big crook. Oshomole used Julius Berger to do road in Auchi onto the farms. They have the best road. In another 30 years to come, those roads remain the same. But in Benin, they were doing cut and nails. You know, the heirs of our forefathers, the heirs of our hero past, all of them will call these people to book one by one. Every one of them that have eaten Edo State money, every one of them that have costed pains to the life of the Edo State indigene, every Edo State indigene that have died in the farm, that have died in their homes, that have died in the street, that have died in anything because by these fake politicians. Your children will pay for it. You will pay for it. It shall never be well with them day and night. You know, because this is very, very easy. You know, you cannot blame the life of this guy, Apostle, this person, what's his name again, Apostle, the one that shows Apostle, and Starley, what was his full name again? The other guy called Starley. You can't blame them. They're collecting money already. They would debone it and lie that they didn't take no money. Yes, of course. They took money already. Oyinosa is showing everything. How is he making money? I don't know the church he goes. I don't know the church that he has. How is he buying his airtime? Who pays his bills?
Thank you, Engineer Ken. Thank you. Thank you.
Mr. Naija Watch, this is painful and this is barbaric. What I'm going to do, I'm going to send in one of my projects in Newark that I'm just doing for the past 4 months now.
Thank you.
You know, I'm going to send it in. It's 15-story building with about 204 units. You know, by the grace of God, I have about 21%.
But there's no way, as long as you know. Wait, Engineer Ken, where are you talking about in America, right?
In America.
So are you comparing stuff in America with Edo State? So sending or no sending, there's no way our leaders can ever give us anything that is close to the quality we are having in abroad. They will never give us
my
that.
brother, this
even
Nigeria,
the quality in the bush in abroad, not even in their city.
Exactly. So
that will spend here. They spend more money in projects in Nigeria than we spend here. The reason why I want to post it for you guys to see is this: the land there, the land there, 20 feet under the land, there's a big ocean on it.
Okay. All right, Engineer Ken, let's move on to the next topic. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank
Everybody
you so
has
much.
contributed today. I want to say thank you, my people. Let's quickly move on now to the next topic we have here today. But before that, I'd like us to listen to Reno Omokri, you know, on what he have to say here.
Like I told you, the man at the center of Bola Tinubu's white heroin drug cartel has died. I mean, the death was just mysterious. You know, he was said to be on the roof of his house and then he fell down and he died. I mean, just look at that. A week ago, this 52-page document came out from the Chicago court exposing his name, exposing the fact that he was at the center of the white heroin drug cartel and that Bola Tinubu was the launderer of their monies. And then all of this information came out. The media has been looking for him, trying to investigate him, trying to talk to him and get his own side of the story. And all of a sudden, just last night, he dies. I mean, it is too convenient. Mathematically, this coincidence is just impossible. Look, Nigerians, especially the media, we have to go back to the circumstances surrounding the death of Funsho Williams. Because it's just similar. This was a man who was in opposition to Bola Tinubu, Funsho Williams, and mysteriously he died. Men went to his house and then they shot him. And then in this other instance, you had a situation whereby a man mentioned in court documents as being the leader of Bola Tinubu's white heroin drug cartel just dies mysteriously just last night, November 16th, 2022. I mean, look. Nigerians, something is fishy. This is classic drug cartel behavior. This is classic Delegiwa behavior. This is what happens in Panama, what happens in Colombia, what happens in drug cartel territories.
All right. My people, I want to say this Tinubu Wahala of drug revolution and all that. The people that, one of the people that his name was mentioned on that revolution have been killed. Although they say he jumped for 3-story or something like that and he died just like that. And there was another one that shot dead just a couple of days ago before this one died. So, you know, they are trying so hard to cover the evidence. Also remember, before Fashola became the governor of Lagos State, the man that was running, you know, his opponent also was strangled to death in Ikoyi, you know, in his house. So, you know, these things are happening. Remember, I'm not accusing anybody here, but I'll leave the floor for you guys to contribute to this when it gets to that time. You know, please stay mute, everybody, stay mute. Thank you very much. You know, so I would like us to listen to Governor Wike, who dares are you today? Seriously, you know, I know say Wike, everybody already know that you have been doing this for a while now, but the one for today was very, very serious. Let's listen to this.
As if you're agents of these demons, if you know you want PDP of PDP, you are shouting as if.
All right, hold on, my people. Let me just put exactly the spot that I'm looking for in there rather than beating around. 1 minute. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah.
What the G5 is saying, equity, fairness, justice, the constitution of the party, section 73C of our party says, listen, we must share elective offices and political offices. And then you now say, you will take everything. I will not agree. Will I agree? Will you agree? If you want to kill me, kill me. And let me tell my brothers, I'm from the governor of very well said, I'm sorry. I have to say this, and I want not to say it. I will say it. If anybody feels hot, let him go to court and challenge me. Nobody will lead me to a campaign. A man who is corrupt. I have challenged Ayu. You are corrupt and you are corrupt and you cannot lead me to any campaign. I will not. River State will not. Whether they like it or not, Ayu cannot lead us to a campaign. Ayu is corrupt. I'm sorry to say this. I'm sorry to say to the very well, Governor, if I insulted you, forgive me. Rivers people are hot and we are hot. Are you not hot? Are you not hot? Are you not angry? Are you not angry? Are you? You cannot lead Rivers to any campaign. I want to very well say it. I want to very well say it. Are you? You have not said 1 year in the office. And you are fighting corruption. How do you fight corruption? I asked you, you took 1 billion naira. I told you, you took 100 million naira. I told you, you took the money that we realized for the primaries. Ayu, sue me. Ayu, do what? Sue Wike. And you are building a university in Benue State. Oh, you have not gotten to 1 year. Assuming you enter office, what will you do? Shame, shame, shame. Shame, shame, shame. Are you shame, shame, shame? You cannot fight River State and go free. You cannot fight River State and go free. You cannot fight Nigeria and go. We will support. When you are come, we are hands clean. It doesn't matter the news media you have to insult me. It does not matter. To insult the G5, it does not matter. If you like, insult us as you want. The truth must be told. The truth must be told. So, anyway, Governor, I'm sorry. I didn't tell you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, yo. I'm sorry, yo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Deputy National Chairman, I'm sorry. Scientist, I'm sorry. Enugu, I'm sorry. But this is River State talking. I'm a former minister, I'm sorry. I cannot kill myself. I'm sorry. Anybody, whether you are the governors of G5, you are the governors on the other side, challenge me to a debate. Challenge me to a debate. We are integrity governors. We are integrity governors. You go and pay some media houses. They come and abuse us. Some of them are ex-convicts. Some of the news, the media men are ex-convicts. Tell them enough is shame, shame, shame. Shame, shame, shame. Yendeba, 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 yendeba. Yendeba. Look, Rivers people, what I want to say, I'm going happily. I'm going with my shoulders high. I'm going because I never betrayed their trust. I'm going because I never told you I would do one thing and I didn't do it. And therefore, we have a lot of armed robbers coming. We have a lot of kidnappers coming to be governors. Please, open your eyes, shine your eyes. God will bless all of you.
Okay, that's it. That's all the video for today. So this is another segment. We need to talk about this. I'm not going to say anything at all. I just want to hear from my people. I'll start with Mr. Collins. Mr. Collins, thanks very much for your patience today. I'm so grateful having you. Please talk to us if you're available. Mr. Collins, are you there?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. Collins. Talk to us. Did you watch it?
Like I'm really, yeah, I watch it a bit. I'm kind of enjoying the whole conversation concerning what Obaseki is doing in Benin. Let me be honest with you people.
We are going to talk about the Wike's owner. Did you watch this last video?
Yeah, I watch it. I watch what Wike is talking about. I watch Wike thing. So I'm kind of enjoying the whole thing that is happening on the studio here. In terms of Wike thing, about what Wike is saying, sometimes I'm kind of, I'm not a big fan of Wike. I'm not the right judge to judge Wike because when it comes to Wike, I'm always one of the people that criticize Wike because And people, like somebody said here before, we kind of give this kind of respect to our politicians and then take advantage of it because we praise them too much. We too praise people, and that when we praise them for doing something that they are supposed to be doing, we praise them for that. Like people are giving Wike credit about he be the something that maybe for lawyers, and people are giving credit. Those are the things that they're supposed to do. Even in international standard, it's not even the standard that we should be aiming for. So, and when you embrace all those kind of a thing, it gives room for this politician to see themselves, I have done something. No, you haven't done anything because this is 21st century. We're talking about international standard. We suppose whatever America have, I'm supposed to have it because we are in the same thing. If I can have an iPhone, I should have a better facilities. So when they do all these kitchen facilities and people praise them, it blows their mind. It blows their mind. So on what Wike is talking about, when he's talking about injustice and equity, I don't think Wike is supposed to be the person to say that because he is the bone of contention. The situation we find ourselves in this Nigeria today, Wike is the bone of contention. Imagine when you have people like Wike supposed to be speaking the truth. Imagine when the election started, the initial time when this primary election started, Wike said, I look at what I'm saying. We agree that this power is coming to this place. And if this power is coming to this particular area, we are going to stand in this version. But no, but they are all of them went for their own selfish interests. Then when they now lose that game, they now went back and now falling in that kind of pity that okay, let people that pity game then keep playing so that Nigeria will have pity for me, my people will have pity for me. Now you now begin to turn like Enyendeba. That is an old school news. We are tired of hearing that news. Wike knows the truth. Even for me, I support that Ayu. That man should remain as PDP because he was elected for that. If one person that should step down shouldn't be that man, because he was elected for that. So until his tenure is finished, then he's entitled to resign. But for me, if anybody is calling for you to resign, I am not a fan of it because he wasn't even maybe say appointed. Nobody appointed him there. He was elected. He was elected somebody. So you can't just ask somebody that was elected to step down. It's not done in anywhere. So sometimes when we talk about that this man should resign, we should know the angle that we are driving into. He was elected. So not that maybe he done anything wrong or maybe the party don't want to agree with. No, he was elected by the PDP in the whole federal, as in both the northern and everybody elected him. So and Wike himself was the main sponsor. Wike himself was the main sponsor of Ayu to come into power. So when they keep playing all these old politician games, they keep playing, then thought maybe we don't know what they are playing. I know what Wike play because he elected the same guy. He support as in Wike, as in vote, as when I mean sponsoring the whole thing. He sponsored because he wanted to become the president. So, but that game backfire. And when that game backfire, you see them falling in that their cocoon, they always fall so that Nigeria will have pity. And who are these Nigeria that is going to have pity for them? The same citizen of Nigeria that always have pity for politicians, but don't have pity for themselves. That is the problem I'm having. Today, you guys were talking about Obaseki. I look at the whole anger that was coming from all the whole people from Edo. And the reason why this anger is coming are because people expect them to do more. People expect them to do good things. So when you guys were talking, I'm kind of feeling myself because if I begin to talk about my own, people will start crying because imagine when we have somebody like Hope Ozodema. Look at what Hope Ozodema, even you guys should be embracing Obaseki. I think Obaseki deserve an award when it comes to Hope Ozodema. Because Hope Ozodema is also killing his own people. Not only that, he's not even building structure, he's there killing his own people. That is today in Imo State. Imo State, one of the safest area anybody can dream of. Imo State, that is why they ask if you once you have all the whole money, the only place to spend your money is in Imo State. But that particular place now, there is no peace. This young man have made it as a place that nobody wants to go. So those are the things we are talking about. So when we keep praising all these leaders, for me, whatever Wike did, I see it as a local infrastructure. It's about when people are clamoring for him, have done anything, even if Peter Obi is elected as Nigeria president, if Peter Obi do all this local infrastructure, all this local primary school infrastructure, I will be the one to call him because I expected Peter Obi because to do investment is not look at the million Obaseki is calling. Imagine that trip about billions of naira is calling. Share that money, 1 million to every Edo people. they will see you will see what people will do and do with that money. All of us have built one or two infrastructures. We know how much it costs us. But when they keep mentioning money in Nigeria, you keep like as if, am I mad or am I in a mental home or something in that nature? So I think we should be calling all these people. For me, I don't have any. For me, if you call this is the worst person you can call to talk about Wike, because I think Wike is one of the worst governor. I don't have people maybe glorify Wike, because if you know the amount of money that is coming from River State, I from a part close to River State in Omok. When he goes to Omok alone, the kind of money that is coming to that area alone, I think if you put it into infrastructure or development in a state, even Dubai itself will be competing with a state like River State. How much is Dubai? Look at what cup we are talking about. What cup cost Dubai? 200 something million pounds. That 200 something million pounds, do you know Nigeria have borrowed more than that money? Can't we use it a bit? Look at the structure in that we are talking about. Look at standard infrastructure, 21st century, not all this old school 84 trend that they are building in Nigeria. So I don't like when people praise politicians when they do something that they are supposed to do. And it's only in Nigeria when they want to open something, they kind of bring all this their ribbon as if they are doing something, put post as if you're just opening project. All of you that have been in abroad, you see, whenever they want to inaugurate a project, you see them put all this, post all this, have done something. That shows you the mentality we keep worrying about. So for me, we haven't done anything to my own standards and to where I know that River State, the money River State generate, money River State generate, that is the lower. As in, if anybody in River State is praising Wike for maybe whatever they've done, look at that bridge. People are praising Wike. That bridge they did in Port Harcourt. That is, for me, is a lower standard. Is a lower standard to my own belief. What I believe that my country should give me more. When I mean more, I demand that higher standard. I don't demand maybe when somebody build a kitchen and they want me to come and praise you. Why should I praise you? Because that money is not coming from your own. Even my own village will build a very better clinic than what all these politicians are presenting. We build a very good town hall, what all these people are presenting. So if we can build a very good town hall and very good clinic, they should do more. They are government. So for me, I don't praise them. So my own thing is just that I want them, let them keep fooling themselves so that this 20, if P2B win, one thing I want P2B to win this election so that people will hold him up, because he have said a lot and we are going to hold him accountable, because everything, if he's going to put all these infrastructures that we are used to, I'm not praising him. I'm one of the people that will come out and say, this guy need to leave this office. Because at this standard we are, Nigeria demand, we need good things. Come on, we need good things. Are we, don't need offense we commit because we're from Nigeria. All of us have been abroad. All those things that Oyibo people are using, can we use it? And they have two heads, they have one head. So if they can be using all those modern facilities, we should also be clamoring for such a thing. So I don't happy when politicians look at that road, that bridge you are wicked building now. Look at that bridge, you know. Everywhere is dirty. Around all the whole place is dirty. Just only the road. Watch by the side. Then all of you are in abroad. Watch whenever they build a flyover, when they build the road. Watch by the side. Look at the gutter. Like somebody showing gutter in Benin. Look at that gutter alone. That is like as if, I don't know how I'm going to call it. That is a gutter that I remember, gutter that was built in my village like 50s. That somebody is still building. Sorry.
Thank you so much, Mr. Collins. I would like, before we move on to others here, I can see we'll have new people just joining us right now. I would like us to listen to this first, then we'll take it from here. Thank you very much. Please share, because this is the last part. You know, let's listen to this audio here. God bless you all.
Nigerians, why are we shying away from the truth? Listen, the first commandment of human freedom is the ability to acknowledge the truth. And you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Nigerians, why are we not telling each other the truth? A progressive truth that can help this country move forward. Nigerians, why do we love lies? Nigerians, listen and listen carefully. The lies you defended yesterday will consume you today. Fellow Nigerians, why do we love suffering and smiling? Why can't we break out from this pretense? Why can't we break out from the shackles of tribalism, hatred for one another, and begin to tell ourselves the truth? Fellow Nigerians, I am here to talk to you all. But before I say something, let me make an introduction here.
My name is Sawetsen Henry Chukwudi, the president and initiator of the United People of Nigeria Worldwide Initiative. I want to use this opportunity to call the attention of Nigerian people. Forget about all this media joke. Forget about all the fun that is going on the media. I want to tell us one truth, and Nigerians, we have to wake up towards that truth. I am calling the media. I am calling every political party to wake up to this truth and let us go into findings and begin to discover what is on ground. I am here to share an information that we need to look into. If this information is not looked into, I tell you the truth, there will never be anything called free and fair election. We don't pray for free and fair election in Nigeria because it will be hard to get. For me, I am only praying for a free and free election, even if it is not fair one. At least let it be free and free election, where everybody will come and try their best. I got an information to share. Now, listen and listen to this truth about the information that I want to share with us. Fellow Nigerians, what we have done today, we have tried, but we have not done enough. I received information that the incumbent power led by APC have already planned their strategy to win this election. And if there is nothing that is done, believe it or leave it, APC will win this election, hands down. Mark my words. APC will win this election, hands down. The machines for voting that they have approved, the machine that will be used for this election has already been loaded with information of people. PVCs are already in those machines. In different states, I don't want to begin to guess or tell you which state or which state it is right now, but I want every state to be checked before the election commences. Every polling booth should be checked. The machines in every polling booth should be checked because they have already loaded enough numbers of voters' cards that they needed to win. No political party can knock them out. Even if you like, bring PDP and Labour Party and other presidential candidates come together, they cannot win APC because they have already loaded those machines with PVCs of people. And we need to wake up to those information. We need to wake up. We need to wake up for further information or inquiring towards this information that I've just released. My number still remains the same. +60182 822 884. That is my number. For in case you want to find out more. But listen and listen carefully. I won't answer every call if it is not important. If you are just calling from the street, I don't answer. But I want Nigerians to please ensure that we search and check every machine before the election continues. Make sure that every machines are empty. Let us count by vote and not by this political trick that they have used before. They can't use it now. INEC is working in hands with them. They have already settled that. On that day, they will release soldiers up and down. They will release soldiers everywhere. Police will be everywhere. People will be intimidated. Listen, that machines are already loaded. That machines are already loaded. That is the truth. If you think I'm telling lies, let search begin on those machines. Let examinations begin to go on those machines. I'm calling on every political party to be involved in this search. Every political party should be involved in this search. God will help us. Fellow Nigerians, the time has come for us to wake up, to be strong enough to hold our leaders to accountabilities. The time has come for us to ask questions. We are in the positions of where we are today, not because our leaders don't know the right thing to do. But listen, Nigerians, we don't have progressive attitude. We don't have it. Progressive attitude is far from us. Let me tell you this story before I run up. You will see your own brother or your own best friend, both of you living in a small community, possibly in the same compound, and that's your brother or sister gains admission into university. And in that university, he joins a court. When he joins a court, he will never think on how to now use this court to bring progress to the family. He will never think on how to use this court to bring light to his own community. He will never think on how to make a positive impact. But he will turn back to his own brothers and sisters, and he will become an intimidator to those families. He will intimidate them. Nigerians, we are not using positions for service, but we are using positions for oppression. That is the nature of our leader, and that is the nature of the Nigerian people. Some of you will say, no, I'm not that kind of person. But listen, I'm talking about large number, I'm talking about high number of our attitude, majority of our attitude. We don't know how to be progressive in our society, in our family. We don't know how to carry each other along. We always find reason to fight against one another. I round up with this. I want to use this opportunity to call those of you who shout, bad government, change this government. Today, I am asking the question, where are you? Those of you who said, divide this country, divide this country. The reason you said divide this country was because the system is not working, the government is not working. You said divide the country because it's not favoring you. But today, I'm asking a question, where are you? Those of you who shouted, give us Oduduwa, give us Biafra, give us this and give us that. My question today is, where are you? The hour has come for us to achieve all of those things in one. For those of you who say, NSAS now, I want to ask you, do you know how many people who died in that protest of NSAS? Today, where are you? Our celebrities, it was a shame. It was a shame that at the beginning of this campaign, our celebrities, by tribalism, divided. Celebrities, Nollywood actors, divided. And we have seen all of this on social media. Some people are not voting for any presidential candidate because of tribalism. But listen, if you are voting because of tribalism, it shall never be well with you. God will punish you. You will fight, you will work hard, but eat like ants. You will never be satisfied with the labors of your hand. It will never be well with you. Inside light, you will be in darkness. The curse of God will be upon you. Because the hour has come. We are not fighting or voting or doing anything in the name of any political party or interest of tribalism. But we should do things for the interest of our dear country, Nigeria. We must do things as Nigerians, not by tribalism, not by political party, whether obedient or whatever, not by all of this. The time has come. Do it for your country, your dear country, Nigeria. We must save this country by the interest of our dear country, Nigeria, and stop all of this foolish attitude, displaying madness on social media. The hour has come. We must call enough is enough. I will continue from here, hopefully by tomorrow. Please stay online and keep searching.
All right. Thank you very much. My people, I would like to move on to the next person here, which is Brother Nice. Brother Nice, please talk to us. It's your turn.
Yeah, thank you again, Mr. Niger Wash.
Thank you.
This audio that you just play right now, the first place, and later I started contradicting himself, started insulting Nigerians, insulting people. So I don't really understand that man, what the message is sending. He's sending, the same time he's talking about unity. At the same time, he's talking about division. You know, so I don't understand the message the man is sending. Our country is fragile right now. We don't need propaganda message like this and division. We need to come together, fight this cabal to heal our land. Then we need to vote a leader that can vote this country and unite all tribes, all tongues, everybody to heal that land. You understand? I don't know. My spirit was just telling me when he was talking, propaganda. That is what my spirit was telling me. I don't just understand. So I believe that's the reason why I don't believe anything that is coming out from the mouth of that man. I don't know about you guys, right? The rest people. But for me, when they started insulting Nigerians, talking about people that was asking for self-determination and all that, he was contradicting himself, talking about unity, the same time is dividing people. So this kind of message, I don't listen to them. You understand? So that is just the truth about that. And Mr. Wike, hello? And, Mr.
Go ahead,
Wike,
we can hear you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Wike, Mr. Collins, I disagree with you for some things that you talked about, Mr. Wike. If other governors are acting, they are doing their bit as Wike, I think Nigeria will be better. You understand? So if I have a governor that do the kind of thing that Wike is doing in Rivers State, I will be happy. Wike is even showing us what he's doing with the money from the River State. But our own, we don't see any project. We don't see nothing. So let's just give it to someone that is still trying, brother. Even though he cannot do it to our expectation, he cannot do it like make a River State be like Dubai or other country, developed country in the world. At least he's still doing a bit. So that one, we still need to applaud him for that. So that is why I said I disagree with you, Mr. Collins, what you said about Wike. That is just the truth. You understand? I don't know. We have not been blessed in Edo State with a good governor. You understand? So people that can fight for their people, the people that can defend their people, we don't have them in our state, in Edo State. You understand? Fulani is busy ravaging our state, but our governor is nowhere to be found. He just make Edo people to be vulnerable to insecurity. He's coming out only the time he want to cut budget, he want to cut billions. That is when we see him. To defend his people is nowhere to be found. You understand? So I still stand for Wike. Wike cannot allow insecurity to take over his people. Or Tom said it. He said, for my people to die in the hands of insecurity, I better die as a governor. That is a man. That is people that I want to hear when they are people that can fight for their people. You know? So we cannot just put all of them in the same box. There are some of them that is trying. Where is the governor of Ibadan, or your state, other states? All of them, they are quiet, they are silent. The only governor in all the governors that is in Nigeria right now, the only one that is even standing tall is only Wike and Otom. The rest of them is nowhere to be found. So we should give credit to those who deserve it. You understand? These two governors, they are busy fighting the cabal. You know? But our own governor is nowhere to be found in Edo State. And the man is still showing us different projects that he's doing. We should celebrate him. We celebrate with him. He's doing his best. You understand? And I pray. And let me say this thing clear. We trusted Buhari with Nigeria. He twisted on us. We trusted Obaseki. He twisted on us. We trusted Lagos State Governor. He twisted on us. We have trusted a lot of our leaders. They twist on us. So what makes Peter Obi to be exceptional? That is a question for Nigerians to answer. Thank you so very much.
All right. Thank you, my brother. Brother Nice. I would like to move on to...
Please, can I say something? Can I just say something?
Okay,
please?
you want to respond to that? Okay, you have 1 minute, sir. 1 minute.
Yeah, okay. Brother Nice, what I mean, because everybody is your opinion, because we shouldn't be lowering our standard. If white people are lowering their standard, I don't think they will get where they are today. People are still protesting, even upon the way upon say their country are being developed. They are still demanding. Imagine when they say, okay, we are cool with what our government have done. I don't think they will get to this level they are. So I don't lower my standard. So that is me for you. So maybe it's your own opinion. So for me, I know governor, no leadership have done anything for me when it comes to Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. All right.
Is it possible to add anything to that, Mr. Ninja? Or
no.
I think it's my turn, please. I think it's my turn.
I'll come to you, Mr. CVD. No, it's Midwest people, right?
Ninja, I even came before Brother Nice.
Okay, sorry. Okay, brother, Mr. Alex, talk to us.
Yeah, we should be careful what we wish for. I've never seen an Igbo man that will praise Wike. It's normal. You have your problems there with him. But we should be very careful what we are saying. People are listening to us. Muammar Gaddafi said it to Libyans when NATO was fueling the citizens. When the Western world were fueling them to kill him. He said they want to kill me because of the resources, not because they love you. Wike's last comment caught my attention there as a political scientist. When Gaddafi was crying during his last messages, he said, have I ever suffered you Libyans? Have I ever, tortured you Libyans? Am I a dictator, Libyans? These people are only interested in the crude oil. They don't love you. Be careful. They want to take me out. And if you do it for them, you are going to suffer for the rest of your life. And your children will suffer it. Go and listen to Gaddafi's last comment on social media. What is happening in Libya today? A man is using Julius Berger to work. Excuse me, is Julius Berger a Nigerian firm? What are you talking about quality? What quality are you talking about? If you hate a man, it's okay. It's your opinion, as you said. It's okay, my dear brother. Forget about the politics side of it. I heard Wike killed a lot of Biafrans when they were having issues. That's another thing entirely. This is development. We have to be honest here. Wike has warned us again. He just asked Rivers the way Gaddafi asked Libya, just like the state governor and Gaddafi was the president. But it's the same contest. He said, armed robbers are coming. He said, did I deliver on my promises? Are you happy with me? He's asking them. He knows what he's saying because he said his tenure is going to expire. And the Fulani killer government, if they are seeing power, they are going to unleash on River State if we can leave that scene. The only shining light we have in the South. What is Okowa doing? What is Edo State governor doing? What is Bayelsa State governor doing? What are they doing? Answer me. Show me how they have forced the Fulanis to a standstill. The only man who secured this country. We assisted the so-called Western powers to kill Gaddafi. Look at where we are today. No one to take out Wike. A man that is fighting for the Southern Protectorate, fighting for justice. Yes, he's corrupt. He's not perfect. Give it to the man. He's a kamikaze, a true leader. A man that can take the bullet for you. During the COVID-19 season, you saw what this man did. When they unleashed 16 white men from Abuja and gave them a presidential jet to land them in River State when there was no flight zone. He arrested them because no vaccine. He told Abuja, you put the law, you are breaking the law. If you want war, I will give you war. On VAT issues, it's through the federal government. And he defeated them. They settled outside courts. And now he told the governor, he told the president of Nigeria months ago, he said, I'm not coming to Abuja to beg you. I'm okay with the work I'm doing in Rivers. And my people love me. Please, if you hate him because of your tribal issues, I know Rivers was coined out of the East. I understand you people have issues. The same way you will not understand our issues with our government in Edo State.
But nice, I don't have issues with Wike.
For me, I'm still talking, sir. I'm still talking. I did not interrupt you. I gave you a chance to speak.
No. I just have to call you.
No, I gave you a chance to speak. You spoke out of hatred, and I must tell you, you spoke out of hatred. I'm still talking. It's my turn, please.
What I'm talking about is all about general.
Please, it's my turn. I don't want to hear you now. I will hear you later when I'm done, my dear brother. Please. When you were labasting this good man, this true leader that allow local government to function in his state, that councillors are earning close to 350,000 in his state. This true leader that did not oppress his deputy governor. This true leader that is helping us in the south to challenge the Fulani Islamic agenda. If not for him and the likes of Nnamdi Kanu and the rest, the south would have been run over by now. So what do you have against a man who is commissioning project with Julius Berger, German company? You think Julius Berger will not condescend to use inferior quality for you? Excuse me? The guy could have pocketed this money too. Yes, abroad they do commission projects sometimes. Brand new buildings, I see them cutting ribbons. It happens. It's not rampant, but it also happens. They drink wine to celebrate a breakthrough in any field. I mean, it could be agri, it could be science. They drink to it. What is there? They give speeches about how they were able to manage to set through this project. If the whole 36 state governors are doing this, will Nigeria now not be like Dubai? So you call those bridges, those good roads that you saw, flyovers. We don't have one in Benin. One we don't have in the whole Edo State. Forget about River State money. A good man is a good man. You don't need billions to be good. We have Dangote in Nigeria as the richest black man on earth. How many world-class hospitals has he donated to charity? How many world-class hospitals has Dangote built? Tell me, when he's having headache, the richest man, he flies abroad. He cannot build hospital. When Sergio Mane, it's not common, a Bayern Munich player, built a world-class hospital in his village. So a good person is a good person. You don't need River State money to be good. Our governor is a very wicked man. Wike is a good man. How many of your governors can stand before PDP presidential, ticket flag bearer? Atiku, who has been in politics since the 90s. A lawyer who left school not up to 20 years ago is challenging him because he was cheated. So what is your problem with the man? Gaddafi won Libyans. Go to Libya now, they have two governments. They do slavery, they are killing people. You know, the country is upside down. Please hold what you have very well. Appreciate what you have. Wike is our shining light in the south. Keep your anger, keep your hatred. Look at the project. A lady came here from River State yesterday. She was on this platform. And she also gave her story. We don't know her before. She said beautiful things about this man. She's not even from River State. She's from Edo State. So can you beat that? Did I call her to call in? I know you guys have your problems. Please don't come here to blackmail a good man like they did to Gaddafi, as they did to Jesus Christ. Please, please. The man is a good man. We have a governor who will sit down. Somebody's head will be cut off. It will be hung on the street, and the governor will be quiet. It cannot happen to Wike. It cannot happen in River State. It can't happen. So let me round up.
Thank you.
So let me round up, brother Knight.
Hold on, brother.
Let me round up.
Go ahead.
Let me round up.
Round
We
up.
have to. You see what Nigeria what she's doing now. You have to value people like this. People are using their channel to teach people how to cook. People are using their channel to advertise Gucci, advertise different things, which is good. But we chose to fight for the people. Why would you fight a man like this? That's just a parable I gave you. I will drop it there. I love Wike. I continue to stand with Wike. Hook, line, and sinker. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, brother my brother Alex. Let me move on now to Madarita. Madarita, please talk to us. Everybody should remember we are doing a closing remark now. I'm not sure if Madarita is available. Okay, she's not right there now. Let's go to ECBD. ECBD, it's your turn now to talk to us. Good evening to you, sir. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, good evening. Thank you, Mr. Niger Watch, panelists, everybody watching, listening from anywhere they are. Well, I think I'll just quickly, before I say something, just point out that I don't think it's fair, the assessment, is it Brother Nice, I think, gave about the man, you know. I don't know if we were listening to different things. The man was not contradicting anything. He was saying, we are all these people that came out. This is the time. That's how I understood what he's saying.
Even myself, yes, I don't believe it was contradicting himself at all.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he was saying that all those people, NSAS, agitated, this is the time that everybody's supposed to come out and use that same energy, that same, force to kind of join together and deliver this mandate. So that's how I understood it. I think maybe Brownize misunderstood what the man was trying to say. So I did not. Then also, I quickly understood. I know I'm using my time to give these opinions, but it's okay. I also understood a little bit of what Brother Collins was saying. You know, and also I wouldn't go as far as saying there's no Igbo man that, please, you were talking about Wike. Those among the so-called the G5 governors that he's talking about, 2 of them are from the southeast. So they are his brothers, they are standing there with him. So there's no, we wouldn't go that route. There's a lot of Igbo people. So many, in fact, right now, maybe you can even give them 60% on Wike's side. So we wouldn't go that route. Then I understood Collins saying that we have to, and that's also my opinion. I've said it in another platform we have to normalize. We understand that, okay, in a land of the blind, the man with one eye is king. No problem. But at the same time, let us not forget that we are not going to settle for the basic thing that we know that they are supposed to do. Okay, yes, nobody is taking away what Wike is doing. We appreciate, but please, we are not going to settle for that. If we are being honest, in the southeast, the governors are not doing as much as they should do, but they are doing some things. So, but you know, for many of us, an average Igbo man, right now, because of the way we have seen how these people have failed, on a scale of 1 to 10, we can rate them maybe like 3 or 4. So whatever they are doing, as long as it's not up to what we know it's supposed to be, we are not even going to recognize that, because that is less than what they are supposed to deliver. We have them doing things. If we have even that Abia State governor, everybody shouting. He commissioned one very long flyover the other day. But we are not singing all those praises because we know they can do much more. You understand? So that's just how I see it. That's how I understood what our brother is saying. Then for who was Oshomole? I heard him today in when they were talking in this APC's campaign. You know, the man said quite some things, and he made one blunder talking about the without no, he's separating youth from men. Youth from so we're asking, is there no men? Is there no men in the youth, or does it mean that youths are kids? You understand? Then and one thing you mentioned, I don't know who mentioned it exactly. This thing of uh, me, I believe that exactly what that man said. APC, for the northern cabal to remain in power, they really need Tinubu. For them to remain in control, they really need Tinubu to be there. It's not, to me, I feel like that's just my own understanding. I feel like Atiku and PDP is just a distraction. It's kind of, the main thing is they need Tinubu. Why did we think that, as much as we don't want to admit it, do you think that these people could, dominate everybody in the South without any ally from the South? It's not possible. There's no way it's possible. They're able to do it because there's some kind of agreement that they have with some people in the South. Not, I won't say the Southwest people, just some politicians that you can call, they're part of the cabal that are in the Southwest. So that thing has to rotate, and it has to rotate to someone that is part of their circle. But you understand? So now they are looking for everywhere, like you said, Mr. Niger Watch. I feel like they are just pushing the man to be there, if you are being honest. It's not a matter of he will die and somebody will take over. I don't even think that way. They might even try to give him all those care for him to live long and and fulfill his term, but they need somebody in their circle to be there. And we have to recognize that, and I'm sure that by the grace of God, their plan is not going to work. We have Peter Obi, and things will be different. So it's another, Tinubu is just, a support for Tinubu is just a support for the northern corrupt cabal, not the northern people, to continue dominating the way they are dominating, and all these things will continue. So, yeah, so I think let me stop there for now. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. ACBD. Thank you very much for your time. I'd like to move on to Midwest people. Midwest people, sir, are you there? Are you available now?
I'm here.
Sister Rita, normally not Sister
Yes,
Rita.
Rita is not available at the moment.
I'm available. Haba.
I was calling you before, you didn't respond.
I was busy. I sent a message on the group chat. I was
Okay,
busy.
no, okay, I skipped that. Okay, sorry,
Okay.
I'll come back to you. Okay, talk to us, madam.
Okay. Thank you very much. I think the first one you played was the rant by Wike before the audio we listened to. I want to respond to the audio first of all. It's still in conjunction with what I was saying, that we need software developers, software gurus, hackers, or anybody who is really IT savvy, because what this man is saying is kind of relative to what I was saying. I would not want to take any information with levity. You have to, any information that you're getting now is useful. There's no information that's shrouded in propaganda. I don't want to take any information, especially when we are dealing with demons. I told you, Nigerian, we are going through a process of exorcism. If you're a Catholic, you understand what I mean by exorcism. Somebody that has a living demon that has no name, and then a Catholic priest come to exorcise. It is not a joke. It's a serious thing. If you watch the movie Exorcist, you understand what I'm trying to say. Nigeria has been demonized from every strata, in every level of society, both the rich, the middle class, and the people that are even suffering. There's a lot of demons that have overtaken everything. So therefore, you cannot take any voice note or any advice, like it's propaganda. No, it's like you need to understand what you're dealing with here. These people are masters in the game. They are masters in stealing people's votes. They are masters in cheating. They are masters in embezzling. They are masters in laundering. They are masters of every. Gee, we have to wake up and smell the coffee. We Nigerians, wake up and this is not child's play. Wake up and smell the coffee. They are going to you. They already know the Mr. Obi's popularity is beyond what they expected. It's beyond 10 people in a room, as Oshomole said. It's beyond that. So the only way this beaver system that has been introduced by the same so-called cabal, sort of, can somebody now not tell me that that system cannot be infiltrated? I just said something yesterday when I said these IDs that you people are saying, go and collect your PVC. To me, PVC collection is rubbish. When Nigeria gets to the stage where it's supposed to get to, PVC will be a thing of the past. In this level of the way countries are conducting their elections, PVCs, the way Nigerians are doing, is very obsolete. It's archaic. But this is what we have now. Okay, how are we dealing with it? Like I said, INEC should go to plan B and start announcing right now, because the way I'm seeing it, many people will not be able to collect, or it might not be ready. The vendors that are making this PVC, I said this months ago, the vendors, when I mean vendors, people, the company that is making these PVCs, we don't know where they are. And we are not supposed to even know where they are. Just like the person that is printing Nigerian money, we don't know who they are, because, I mean, that's something that has to do with security, right? We don't know who they are, but the cabals know who they are. They know even people who are working in, who are part of these vendors that can tell them, okay, this is the system they're using. This is the software they're using. We can replicate it in another company in China or somewhere, in Southern Europe, or even somewhere in Africa. And they can do these things. That's why you have hackers. That's why you have people like Chinese that can replicate anything except a human being. So that's why I say, wake up and smell the coffee. So we ought to be proactive in recognizing that these things can happen. It is not propaganda, my brother that said so. I don't know if he's the great or that said so. It is not propaganda. Even if it sounds like propaganda, that process exists. Period. Take it like that. What are you going to do now to counteract that process? We are getting free information. What are you going to do about it? You can't just shift it aside. No. Do you know how dangerous these people are? This cabal we're talking about. Oh my God. I don't think a lot of us know. They are dangerous people. Desperate people are very dangerous. Desperate people are very dangerous. Don't take it for granted. So please, I'm appealing. Anybody that knows, I keep saying this, if you have any connections to anyone that has information about software development, or about the beaver system, or you understand that, please, even about the machines, you'll be so surprised that foreigners that are probably maybe the vendors or somebody is probably even leaking this little information for Nigeria to know this what's going on. Because sometimes God can touch the heart of, maybe it's a factory now, or it's a room of special machines. One Chinese person will say, you know what these people are doing is very bad. Let me leak some more information. And these things go like this. This guy that called, I tried to listen to his what he's saying, his cell number. I don't know the area code. Was it 61 he said or something? I don't know if that his number is even real, but we cannot take anything with, like, oh, it's nothing. Oh, it's propaganda. We can't do that now. And I pray that the Labour Party, I'm believing that Labour Party is astute enough to know that they should have people like this everywhere. There's a lady that called this show and said, she's from the US. I said, oh, they're on it. I hope so. I pray so. But we should keep talking about it. And of course, we should check every political party right now. We should start checking the machine. Make sure the machine is checked first before we start using it. That might be difficult because of the intimidation that might be taking place on the day of election. Let us be real here. Nigerians are not, because of so much years of intimidation, they're not brave enough to say, you know what, I have a right to demand, let me see that machine. But this process has to come from political parties, the leaders of the parties. Pat Utomi, people like Pat Utomi, Dr. Odoyin Okupe, they should be demanding these things need to be shown. Show us that there's not already recorded information embedded in these systems before voting starts. These are the kinds of intricate and very, very important, cogent information we should be asking. I don't know who has contact to, a Labour Party executive Peter Obi, please, we need to, these are the main things, because they are going to, we're in the tech age. They are going to go technology, PDP and APC. That's what they are going to do. Anyway, aside from that, the video of Governor Wike, you know what? I think God has a hand in all these things that's happening. Because let's face it, if Governor Wike was giving the mantle of PDP, to be the presidential candidate, we wouldn't hear all this information. God is designing certain things to happen for a reason. There was a reason why what's his name? The former PDP chairman, Secondus, was removed, and Ayu was placed there. There was a reason why Governor Wike was involved, in the removal and all that. There was a reason why. When God wants to show you the light, you have to go through certain steps. You have to feel pain. Nigerians have to feel pain in order for them to open their eyes. God already knows the kind of people he created. There's this song I was listening to. Madonna said, when you are rejected, that's when you discover yourself. That's when you discover yourself. When you feel pain, you know that something is wrong. You understand? So Nigeria, the pain that we are feeling, we already know something's wrong. And that's why many people are digging deeper and deeper and deeper and discovering so many things right now. Sometimes it's mind-boggling, sometimes even overwhelming, sometimes even affecting your daily life or even your sleep. Because as a Nigerian, you sleep, you think of Nigeria. You wake up, you think of Nigeria. During your day at work, you're thinking of Nigeria constantly. It's constant. There's just something in you. I don't know about any other person, but it's just something is not right. What can I do? So what is happening now? This anger that Governor Wike and the 5G governors are expelling is designed by God. That is how I see it. God wanted Wike to suffer betrayal from Tambuwal and all the people he helped. God wanted what's his name? The man from Agbado to harden his heart and the people, so that when you harden his heart, they will not be exposed more. So that this WikiLeaks paper about his certificate scandal and drug involvement should come out. So we have to appreciate these things. Sometimes when you experience pain, that pain is for you to get victory. So that is what we are seeing bit by. In fact, we haven't started yet. We haven't started. There's more coming. So what Governor Wike is doing, I was just laughing and like, he's daring Ayu. Now he's saying he's not going to leave the party. Haven't you guys noticed that in all these things that's going on, Wike is actually fighting for the South. Wike is fighting for the South. When I mean South, I'm talking about Southwest, South, and Southeast. Wike is fighting for the South. And from what I have seen, Governor Wike is going to champion the fact that no Fulani or Northerner should be president of Nigeria. I think that is just, he hasn't said it verbally, but his body language says so. Even if he's saying, oh, you can't be from the North, I used to step down. No, his main aim is a Northern president should not be president of Nigeria. That is Governor Wike's aim. That's why we are hearing all these hula baloo and all this fight and all this yelling and all. Wike is fighting for the South. He's not a perfect man. Everybody has some sort of shortcomings. I am not going to praise, like I said, any constituted authority. I've said it in this program. I can never praise you. I'm not apologetic about it, because whatever you're doing is the people's money. So that's just what I have to say. I don't know if I missed any other topic.
No, you got everything. You got everything.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry I spoke too long.
No, that's fine. I am not giving anybody time today, so we are rounding up.
Oh, are you sure? I can talk for like 3 hours straight up.
No, you don't do. You don't do. Thank
Okay.
you. All right.
Nigeria matter. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Margarita. Thank you. Let me quickly go to the comment section. Joseph Orji, good evening to you, sir. Thanks very much for your super chat. Yes, in fact, the first super chat we are receiving today is from you. I thought nobody's going to give to me because I'm the one here myself. I don't know. You guys are always doing this to me. If I'm here, nobody, they buy me water. I see now Joseph Orji say, that's where is the toxins. Make I buy your water. Thank you very much, sir. I'm very, very grateful for your continuous support. Thank you, sir. Can see Madam Irene right there in the comment section. Good evening to you, Madam. Thanks very much for joining us. Peter Okonkwo, I see you right there. Thank you, my people. Thank you, every one of you right there. Imun Sokrin, I see you right there as well. Mataya, I see you. Tedas, I see you. Good evening to all of you. I wish I can mention all names. Paul is right there as well with us, and God bless you all. Thank you very much, my people. Before I move on to the next person, I have a caller right here. Hello, good evening. Talk to us. How are you doing today?
I'm okay.
Yeah. Thank you very much. We are live, you know. You want to contribute?
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm so sad. I know like tensions are really up.
Okay.
Mr. Alex, please come down. That's all I'm just gonna tell you. And for Mr. Collins, honestly, I don't really think the way you put out your opinion is like the right way to say things, because to be honest, there is no way Nigeria is gonna be like a first world country. I'm not sure where you are, but those people are trying. Wike is trying. Because if you go to the other states in Nigeria, I don't think you're gonna see any of those structures that he's putting out there. You're not gonna see that. They don't even have it. So let's forget about like whatever we're thinking, tribe or whatever. But he's just trying.
He's doing his best.
Let's give him kudos. Yeah, let's give him that kudos, please. Because this is like exactly what people were saying the other time, like the Igbo people, like bringing their own people down, like in the case of Governor Soludo. We don't want to go to this part that want to like put Wike into it. Please, let's not get to this point. We have to come together, forget about the grievances, and take this movement forward. Please, Mr. Alex, please, you got to come down.
Thank you.
And I just want to say hi to everybody. Please, you guys should just like get that emotions down. Please. Thank you so much.
Thank you for calling in. I appreciate you. Thank you. Have a good evening. Okay. Bye. I'll move on now to Midwest people. Good evening to you, sir, once again. Please talk to us.
Thank you, my brother. And I greet my fellow panelists. The thing is, first of all, I will thank God Almighty for the life of Wike, and may God continue to strengthen him. Even me as an Edo person, it was from the voice of Wike I heard that my governor have ever received such amount of money. If you look at what is going on, you are not going to see it in reality from the state, but you will be thinking our place is poor because money is not coming. But the governor was so boast. Even some states within the oil producing derivation 13%, some states even receive money more than the River State, like Delta State. What comes to Delta State was higher than that of River. And there is nothing to commission. And again, the voice of Wike, we need to support it, and the entire South people. Because this is the only hope we have. People, there are some set of people who took other Nigerians for granted. Particularly we in the South, for example, for many years, believing we should not stand a chance where the rest are talking. Obaseki is another man that's supposed to be having that opportunity with what the diaspora did for him. But it's very unfortunate that his nature of person is he love, instead of it to spread wing like the eagle, he choose to be like the fowl that pick things on the ground. It's very unfortunate. You cannot blame anybody for that. That is just his attitude. So I thank I thank God Almighty for the life of Wike. Wike is the holy hope. People took Nigerians for granted, believing the power is for them. They will do everything to collect it. Now Wike have decided to stand firm to tell them no. If we are quiet, it doesn't mean we are stupid. A lot is going on. Even if we are campaigning for Peter Obi, we should also look at what God is using Wike to do for us as a people. Because the fear of whom we have, these people don't care any longer. So if we have a man like Wike, whether he's not in the same party or whatever, what we stand for, if he sees people stealing it, he's still going to stand for us. So therefore, let's unite and get around this man. He needs our voice. We should not pull him down. Because he's supposed to be the candidate of that PDP. Somebody flew from Dubai. They all did everything before you know it, they kick him out, thinking it will not be relevant. Now, before that election, the entire South governor, or the entire Southern governor came together. Whether you are APC, you are a PDP, you are all. The person who had those meetings or who called for it was Okowa, who is now today the vice. They agree on one thing. irrelevant of ethnic background from the south, or whether it's southeast or southwest or south, but power must come to south. And Okowa was the one that champions that very particular meeting. Today, Okowa is now a vice to someone from the north. So if you see a man that doesn't want us to be treated like an handkerchief like this, support that man. And that's what I will say about Wike. Wike is a great man. He has made Edo State people to know today. Instead of you people deceiving yourself, why we don't have road is because they don't give us money. You can't even go from Edo to Warri. The road is not good. And they keep on telling us, federal government, why can't you invest that money there and tell the federal government to come and pay you? You can't go, that is inside Benin now, Edo South. You can't leave Edo South and be going to Aunchi. No road, nothing. So, my dear, what are we talking about here? It's very unfortunate that we find ourselves in this kind of situation. That when we talk truth, it's as if we are bringing our own down. But our own is not standing for us. In Edo land, cultural heritage of Edo people, which our people are not ready to stand for. It is forbidden for a man to lie with his own wife in the bush. Not to talk of a woman who put his two legs in Edo land. Somebody will rape her, cut off her head, and no action is taken. They build railway, they pass Benin under the watchful eyes of Obaseki. It's because of the way he has brought us down as people. So what are we talking about? If, for example, those people were to be blessed with Wike, you think somebody will come and be building railway in the whole south and neglect Benin and they will be comfortable with it? It's impossible. So that is it, my dear. So that's what I will say. I don't want to say more. I don't want to take much time. Like the other guy, let me not forget that part. We shouldn't take these people for propaganda. That is why we need Wike. I am not campaigning. Wike is not even a candidate. When you listen to his voice and what he stands for, he is our man as far as we stand for Peter Obi. Just have that one in your mind. May God Almighty help us that democratically Peter Obi is elected and you see these people playing this kangaroo and selfish and all these evil things. We need a voice like him in the South. And he will go beyond party and he's going to stand for truth. He has demonstrated it. All this project they are doing today, he doesn't care about party. He invites his enemy. He invites people he has fought. They come in there to come and commission. So we should look beyond what is happening there. Let's concentrate on our own and also believe in him that God has raised this man for a purpose and we should stand for him. Let those enemies know very well that the certain people are united around Wike. It's very, very important. This is my advice. Don't take these people for granted. There is a big challenge as far as the election is concerned because the popularity of Obi, it took them by surprise. They have seen the reality on ground and they are not ready just to go and give anybody that power, and they will do everything possible to grab it, but we are going to defeat them by uniting as certain people. The power is already in the South. We will surely have it if we are united. Don't take these voices like propaganda. It is true that those data that they are collecting, there is no law to protect them at all. They are just so exposed. Everything is just like in one circle. We are just going there to get those cards from them. But the way they make the card, the way they study data, even the other day they show one INEC office that was born to artists with a lot of cards. There's the other place they were registering children of 8 years. So we should understand that a lot is already on preparation, is on ground. We need Wike more than even their own party. Please don't let us make this mistake. He's a great man. If, for example, they do one flyover in Benin, we go there happy. And they tell you, let me use my own state as an example. It's a state that is in central. You can't even go to any place in that Nigeria where you know we even follow them. They throw it away when they were building their railway. The governor was so comfortable because he doesn't care about his people. He didn't mobilize them and say, no, this thing will not work. If we have a Ochomole there, that thing will not happen. I'm telling you. So all these things, we need to, sometimes we need to look beyond, like, oh, maybe this man has done something, we don't like it. But look into the goodness, the good part of that man and the usefulness of that man to you tomorrow. Then you will understand that this man have his people in his mind. We all in South, we love Wike. This game that they are playing, they should be careful. That's just the truth. We need him. If you say you love Peter Obi, you should start loving Wike. Wike is not in the party. Wike is a man that is going to stand for truth for the certain people. Have it in your mind. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Midwest people. Thank you very much. All right, we have one person who's just joining us right now, Madam Irene in the building. Good evening to you, Madam. It's your turn. Just talk to us.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Ivis. Good evening, the panelists and everybody in the comment section, and of course, our viewers across the globe that doesn't comment and join the panel either. We appreciate you all.
Yeah.
I want to send special
Welcome,
greetings to my
Irene.
sister.
Welcome.
I just wanted to send healings to you before you just come in, because I've not really been chance to be coming to the panel. I want to appreciate you and my sister, my big sister, Omoyes Corner, for always here giving the voice for the ladies. You know, I appreciate you both. I love you guys. That being said, I just want to contribute to this thing. I don't want to speak much on our current affairs about Obi and the election. I want to speak on us as citizens, you know, because it's easy sometimes. In most cases, we always like government, 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 government. I want to say we have a lot to do. I joined the program late. Unfortunately, I could not watch most of the video. Listening to the few panelists that have given their submission before I joined, I want to talk to us as citizens, as Nigerians, because especially we in the South, because I noticed we call on government, government, government. We also need to know that government cannot do all of what we want them to do without our own collaboration. Even in the Western world we used to make reference today, they obey their laws. They respect the rules of their country. They work along with their government when they implement laws and some certain things. Why am I saying this? It's about issue of Wike. You know, I believe most of us in the South, we have cried a lot saying that we are kind of like slave to the Fulanis. They have hijacked the system. They have hijacked the country. You will say that even in Western world where we live, most of their children come here to study. They don't stay. They study. They go back home to occupy most of the important position in the country. And you see that even most of the leaders that have led us in that country, they have majority of them are from the northern part of the country, and even the northern part of the country, a lot have not also changed, just like the South. Most of them are also suffering the way we're suffering. But it's very difficult for you to see most of the northern people coming out to criticize their leaders the way we southern people hit hard. I am not saying that we should not criticize our leaders. Of course, if they are not working, we are in our right as citizens. It's our constitutional right to call them out. So in this case, what I'm trying to say is that we should, like in this case of Wike is trying to fight for the South right now. We know that he's also playing politics at the same time, but that doesn't withstand the fact that right now, what Wike and the self-acclaimed G5 governors are doing right now, judging by their own speech to the public and the reason they are giving, I believe they are standing for the South right now. Of course, they have personal interests behind it on their own as politicians, but that does not take away the truth of what they are doing. I think sometimes we have to criticize less when it's not really too necessary, because nobody is 100% perfect. When we see that somebody is working at least in favor of what you are clamoring for, I want to urge that we should try and support that thing. If the person also come out in the other way around, of course, the gbasgbos will not be less. We will also give it to the person the way is good doing it wrong. So I believe this time around, what Governor Wike is doing is to applaud. Because it takes bravery to do what Governor Wike is doing right now. We have how many governors in the South, just like our brother Midwest just said, the betrayal of Okowa. All of us know how that thing play out. But now, is there Sonny Tits behind the whole of them playing the intelligent role of the incoming vice? So it's bad, because this meeting was held in his state. At the end of the day, it turned out to become a vice for a Fulani man, which they said that the power supposed to go to South. Fine, power supposed to be by competence, but we are in a system where they design it to be a rotational system. If it has to come to the South, let it come to the South. So now they don't want it, and Wike is strongly fighting against that. So we shouldn't be, let's not fall this victim of when northern people say they said they go to school, they prove they too know and they used it to fight themselves. I think in this context, it's not supposed to come in. Let's throw our weight behind Wike. He's working, and at the same time, in this particular issue, is fighting for the South. I think is to be applauded, because it's not even us governors in the South that are so brave enough to come out and be doing all these things that Wike is doing, revealing all the secret that is revealing, knowing how the cabals function in our country. I think it's to be applauded. So that is just what I want to contribute. And for the area, somebody was talking about road in Edo State. My brother, you are talking about Bini. If you want to know the death trap called road in Edo State, go to the Edo Central. That is all I can tell you, because some video that I have in my position right now that was sent to me last week here, honestly, I think I forward some to Sister Rita. If you see road, you will not believe that people are living in those environments. It's as if people have run away in the whole of those places. And you can't be, Okada was crying, driving through that road. You can imagine a road that Okada is crying. How will it be when a car wants to pass? I don't think a car can pass those roads. So, I mean, it's so pathetic. It's so frustrating to see that over the years, after the late Ambrose Ali, no other governor in Edo State have be able to really put Edo State in order. A state that is the heartbeat of the nation. It's so sad. And I want to urge our Edo people, the energy they are putting to work for Obi right now, coming 2024, when our governorship election is also coming, they should also try to use this same energy to make sure they try and open their eye. I know that they did a lot for Obaseki. He disappointed us. That is human for you. Sometimes we all believe on him a lot. So unfortunately, things are not going the way of us expect it to go. But I pray that this 2024, if we come out with all our might to try to put our effort to elite who we think he can lead us well, I pray we get it right this time around. Thank you all so much.
All right. Thank you very much.
Naija Watch. Please, can I just quickly throw something to this, my sister? See,
okay.
This we will not wait till 2014. It is time those people should rise up and ask Obaseki what he has done with this derivation money that they've just given to Edo State.
Yes, that's what I wanted to rise up. I just wanted to tell Madam that she was not aware that Wike just revealed that Edo State received millions of dollars since 1999. The money accrued and it was given to mega data states, including Edo State. For a long time now, the governor said nothing about it and no equivalent project. And also, he has just presented 320-something billion naira for the next year's budget, following the 222 billion naira of last year's budget. And there is nothing is happening on ground. If I send you pictures, videos of road around me in GRA and some parts of Benin City alone, you will weep. What is happening in Government House in Edo State?
Okay. Thank you very much, my people. We need to round up now. We are over 4 hours. We are going to continue with this again tomorrow. Thank you. Let me quickly appreciate Sir Paul. Thank you very much for the super chat. And you say my username to buy water. Thank you so much. Alexander Gomez, thank you very much, sir, for the super chat as well. At least, finally, I see a lot of smile now. Opened by Joseph Oji, followed by Sir Paul, Alexander Gomez. Thank you, my good people. Yes, if now those ladies there now, they don't shower them with money since, if I they don't shower me with money. Okay.
Because they believe say you don't get money already now. Say you the real designers. Your face cap alone are almost $1,000.
Alice, I not follow Obaseki did that camp where they give the billion. Thank you very much, my brother. I appreciate every one of you. Now, God, I go bless you now. Please continue to help us to share our broadcast. Let's quickly take this as a break. Then, before we round up, Thank you, my people, and God will bless
I don't read social media anymore. They abuse the hell out of me. If I read it, I get high blood pressure. I get angry. I don't read it. So, if I want to hear anything, my children or any of my workers will tell me, this one say this one. If I'm tired, I say, please, forget it.
Nigeria is now on you ever love it or leave it forever. Nigeria is now on you rather love it and keep it forever. Freedom is now or never. We either win it or lose it forever.
All right. Thank you very much, my people. That is the end. We got to go right now. Thank you. We have rounded up now. Endeavor to share our broadcast, share our videos, like our videos as well. We are here Monday to Monday. Monday to Saturday, we are here 10 a.m. with Ima. We are here 5 p.m. to Thursday, Monday to Thursday with Kashi. Fridays, we are here 6 p.m. on our debate. Saturday, we are here 6 p.m. random broadcast by myself or any other person. Sunday, we are also here 6 p.m. by leftists and I, or leftists alone. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate every one of you for your time. Alexander Gomez, I can see you super chatted. Also get another $2 right there. And God, I go bless you now. I'll say, make I use this my native music. Make we take past this road. You can take it.
Mr. Naija, what you for play Bulaba for us one more time?
Okay. My plan for the last time.
Bulaba.
Okay.
Naija, what?
Yes, sir.
Please, I need 10 seconds. I want us to pray for Mr. Wike. No matter what is going on the political side, the guy is doing a lot for the South.
Okay.
No matter what. I'm very happy somebody is standing against these wicked forces from the North. The Fulani oligarchy. Enough is enough. Let's pray for him. Thank you.
Thank you very much. God bless you, my brother. Let's listen to Bulaba as Mr. Collins indicated.
Shall be symbol by broom. Broom. A town hall different from blue. Bulaba, a town hall different from Bala Blue. Blue. Bulaba.
Which kind of wahala be this?
APC must interpret the meaning of Bulaba for us.
The guy is getting old by the day, every day. Old age is a good thing, but he needs rest.
They are stressing this man.
He needs rest. He's approaching maybe 95 or 93 or so. It's around that age. Yes, now. His grandchildren are very wicked. His children, they have to pull their grandfather inside.
PDP is a tia umbrella. Tia umbrella. The PDP is a tia umbrella.
Thank you, my people.
Yes, can I say something before I start going to church? I want to dress up for church.
Okay,
please.
quick, sir.
You know, I want to clear some air because I don't like when people try to portray something that somebody did not say. This narrative of
that's fine. That's fine.
No, I understand. No, I have to make something. Please, can you give me this
please.
opportunity?
Yes,
since I joined this panel, if you watch me from day one, there's 3 things I don't believe in, and that is be working for me. Until when that thing stop working for me, I won't say it again. I don't believe in racist. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in tribe. I always believe that whatever anybody can achieve, I can achieve it. I never speak about, you know me, right from the day one. I speak everything general. I don't think I haven't done anything of my family. So what I do even when I was speaking about the South, somebody was telling me that my this or that, I said that one for me, I haven't done anything. Then I want to know you are doing something. Right. So whatever anybody believe on Wike, I'm not against whatever he's agitating for. My own is that I don't praise any politician in even I even said I picked to big this something
is your opinion and you are entitled to it. So
yeah, so I don't believe in anybody. If any for me, from day one. But people are he's trying to make it as if I'm angry on Wike or basis. I'm not an angry on Wike. I never been an angry on any South Eastern person or any South person. I never been an angry person.
Mr. Collins, we understood you. That's why I
he's
also
making
said
it because now people about four people now called on this same thing, still banding on that thing he's saying because he made it like as if I am against or what we can believe.
Don't worry, the four people also had us. The four people also had us defend you and speak.
Yeah, because here now, if you watch Mr. Nadia, please give me this. When people talk about Fulani, I don't believe. You see me here, I say I don't believe anything about Fulani. I believe that everything Yoruba people are doing, we can do it. So it's just our politician taking advantage of it.
Mr. Collins, what the platform is all about is for people to counter
you,
for people to oppose you, for people to disagree with you. It doesn't mean what you are saying is not right. So
no, I'm not saying I'm just pushing my note so that somebody won't see that I'm maybe being against whatever anybody believes.
No.
I never praise any politician in Nigeria. I don't praise anybody in Nigeria. So far as a politician, I don't praise you.
Mr. Collins, you don't have to sing the same music I'm singing, but I have the right to oppose you. You have the same right to oppose me. That's what we do here. So somebody else, you might finish talking right now. Somebody else will jump into the.
Thank you so much.
I disagree.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right.
Enjoy your night. I have to hurry up for church. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Nibedon. Thank you too.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dr. Sam, aka Property Broker. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the King of